Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today we're checking out Project Astra Dominium, which is a really, wacky and wild automation slash tower defense kind of game. This game is kind of it looks horrific, but it's actually got a few really interesting ideas that I want to talk through. Horrific is a bit of an overstatement, but anyway, we're going to sort of progress through the tutorial, which kind of works just naturally, but as ever, I've, played a little bit of it, and I'll do my very best to explain to you, dear viewer, what the heck is happening. So, this is where we start. We start in this little factory, and this is going to be the area that we pretty consistently return to, and we set up sort of a base of operations. We set up some automated production facilities, and we're going to be doing it all here. However, in between the automating, we actually have to go out into the big, wide, open world, and we need to go and get our resources to process in the factory. Now, we can choose to go on a mission here. Travis 4, a small cold planet, which our outposts moon orbits around. Okay, that's cool. So, let us go from our outpost down to the surface of the planet. There are going to be some enemies here. That's fine. They look quirky. They look a little bit wacky. But actually, this is a pretty legit, concept for a game. I think this is pretty freaking cool. I really like this mechanic. Right, so, a couple of things to chat about straight away. There are set emplacements for weapons. Now, we only have one weapon available at the moment. We've got the gun tower. It's going to cost us 75 coins. We've got 300, 20 HP. If the enemies get to our outpost over here, then all is lost. But I doubt that'll happen. And then I believe halfway through this wave, there's going to be an alternative route that opens up. But anyway, yeah, we have one variety of weapon at the moment. However, there's obviously a bunch of weapons. And if we build, for example, we build one, maybe we build two. That's fine. We can upgrade, which is going to obviously change the different stats, the damage stats, attack stats. That's all fine. That is all fine. We can also change the sort of configuration. You can see, highest particular type of resistance, which is going to become more and more pressing as we go. But notably, and it's not actually set up at the moment. Notably, we are going to be able to change everything about this turret. We're going to be able to change the ammo types. We're going to be able to enable a whole bunch of modifiers onto the specific weapon. So, as we go, we're going to keep an eye on this monster loot little area over here. These guys, very, very quirky, light devourers. They've got a whole bunch of different resistance stats, different HP stats. That's all fine. Also, I'm going to set up a gun tower over here, just so that we're sort of kitted out, if indeed any get through. Nothing too crazy at the moment, but it's looking good. Now, we're getting a little bit of coinage from a couple of these chumps, but most importantly, look at that. As we start the next wave, we're gaining iron ore, we're gaining a little bit of stone, and we're gaining a little bit of coal. We're also gaining experience, which is quite nice. But there's no real reason not to sort of stick it into 4 times speed, because, as I say, this is just a component of there we go. This is just a component of the game. It's this is not all of it. We will probably go another wave without any issues, and then I'm thinking we're probably gonna... Yeah, we had to reload a little bit there. That's fine. We'll probably smash an upgrade here. The clip size is going to go from 20 to 24 as well, so that's going to help. And we also are able to fire, I think it is slightly faster. Yeah, we do a little bit more damage. We got a little bit more attack range, which is kind of nice. Yeah, lots and lots of good stuff here. Ooh, yeah, I forgot to say that the second area has opened up now. I think we should still be fine. Yeah, not too worried. That cannon should be able to do everything required. There we go. But we've got some additional enemies coming at us. Ah, we don't have the coins. Okay, well, we're gonna lose 1 HP. That's fine. Bad timing with the reload, but whatever. That is fine. I'm content with that. I'll probably slam down another turret at some point as soon as we possibly can. There's no real reason not to. I don't believe that you can take your credits back. We'll get another gun tower over there. That's cool. There we go. And I think that should get us through. Probably not going to have too many issues here. Although, that being said, we'll lose another 1 HP or whatever. No way you get through. Beautiful. Okay. Cool. Very, very cool indeed. Let us go one more round. And we'll speed it right up. And we'll see what happens. Okay. I would love to get another upgrade, but I don't think that I have the ability to do that. Yeah, I'm not particularly perturbed. Although we may lose a little bit more HP. I'm not worried. If we do lose HP, then we lose HP, but whatever. Okay, there we go. Victory. Happy, happy days. That is a good showing all round. Couple of upgrades to go through, or a couple of unlocks, should I say, to go through. Railgun tower, that's fine. A Vulcan cannon tier 1. Okay, very, very cool. AP ammo tier 1, that's an ammo upgrade that I was talking about. HE ammo, high explosive ammo, tier 1 as well. That is very, very cool. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of stuff out of that engagement. First of all, we got a whole bunch of drops. We actually got some rewards for completing the level as well, which I don't think that we can complain too much about. Right. Let us proceed through the sort of signposted tutorials, but it's actually quite a good little tutorial, and I'll do my best to explain what's going on. We can spend skill points. Yeah, so we got skill points for finishing that level. Now, each and every one of these towers, right, has got their own sort of like skill tree, which means that you can really get quite customizable with regards to what you want to do. Improved belt feeder increases the fire rate. We can increase this. We can increase this as many times as we have. We can also reset the skill tree as well, and we can reduce the cost of building the building. No, don't think I care. You know what? Sure, let's stick it into. I mean, 2% is not going to make a difference. 3% extra physical damage. 3% extra physical damage seems pretty good. Increased range as well. That would also be kind of nice. Anyway, not a big deal. We'll queue that up. Right. Now we get into the business of automating. So, what we're going to do is we're going to set up a little production line here. Now, we need to build a drone requester pod, but before I do that, I'm actually just going to tweak the music ever so slightly because it was a little bit quiet there. Right. So, a couple of things to sort of to note straight off the bat. The requester pod works very, very much like it does in Factorio. A drone comes out to build it. That is kind of disconnected from the actual drones. We can request a specific item. Bit of a messy menu, but that's okay. What am I looking for? I'm looking for iron ore, and we will assign a singular drone to work at this requester station. The drone. There we go. The drone will bring iron right over to here, which is fine. We also need to build a smelter, and we need to assign a recipe to the smelter. We can do that in there, and we can assign a recipe of iron ingots. We will select that, and that will go forward, which is excellent. And we can also use a grabber and belts to grab resources from the drone pod requester and put them into the smelter to produce iron ingots. We can do that like so. Very, very simple. Beautiful. That is looking good. Yeah, where's the iron pickup point? Is it over here somewhere? I'm just thinking, maybe we can change the location of our little setup, our little factory here. Either way, you should be coming in with iron right now. Excellent. You're going to take about 1 million years to drop down here, but that's fine. There we go. You get the drone requester in there. Boom, straight into the smelter. At least that's a little bit of what we need. Let's increase the number of drones. Let's put 6 drones. Put 6 drones onto that area. Can we maybe move this? Can we maybe move this across? I didn't realize that was where the pickup point actually was. I don't care about the grid. It's a pretty ugly grid to look at. Let's delete that and let's sort of work backwards from this, shall we? Let's do that. Okay, let's see if that's a little more forgiving. Iron. Let's get 2 of those. Brilliant. And we'll go iron ingot select. Beautiful. Okay, let's get processing. Let's get 3. Let's get 3 drones, actually. Let's get processing. Right, so after that, we can build a little bit of belt just so that we can progress the just so that we can progress the mission, because I believe that we need a little bit of belt there. Whatever, belts work like belts work. I mean, it's not complicated how belts work. However, we need a drone pod sender to transport resources back to our inventory, which works exactly like you would imagine it to. It just literally picks up the sort of other way around. Boom, look at that. We're doing the smelting, which is great. We'll assign a drone here. Excellent, and that should work. Transport the iron ingots from the smelter into the drone pod and let a drone bring it to your inventory. Inventory we can select at any point to have a little look, and boom, you can see that we've actually already got a little bit of iron, which is very, very nice indeed. Very, very cool indeed. Right, build high explosive ammo tier 1. Yes, other planets have tougher enemies and challenges. I will do my very best to build a little bit of ammo. Okay, produce a copper ingot, manual or automated. So, yeah, we actually have the ability to craft stuff manually. I mean, copper ingots we can literally just say, hey, I want to build 10 bits of copper. There we go, and it's literally just going to start doing that for us. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am interested in that, but I'm also very interested in getting an automated setup. I think that would probably be worthwhile. So we'll maybe go ahead and set that up over here. Let's delete this belt. We've got 8 grabbers. In fact, we've got plenty of grabbers. There we go. Beautiful. We'll put you in to request copper ore. Request 3. Beautiful. Nice. And we'll assign 1 drone to the output there. That is cool. Okay, so let's have a little look at how this all ends up working out. Now, high explosive ammo tier 1. We need one more bit of iron ingot. We got plenty of coal. We got plenty of copper. Can I make the iron ingot? Sure. Make one singular iron ingot for me. HE ammo tier 1. Let's do it. Boom. Fantastic. Excellent. That is great. Equip the thingamabobber. Let's go and do it. Tower armory. What do you know? Fantastic. Get that equipped. Brilliant. So now we have modified the gun tower in such a way that we should be able to get a little bit of extra bang for our buck, which is quite nice. As well as the fact that we're going to continue to process this stuff automatically, which is wonderful. Very, very happy with that. Finish a quest in your sidebook. Yep, we can check out the quest. Excellent. Let's see what we've got going on here. There's a whole bunch of quests. Hopefully a couple that we're going to end up hitting. And if we craft 10 copper ingots manually, which is exactly what we did, we are able to nab ourselves an extra drone and an extra smelter. Very, very cool. Very, very cool, in fact. So yeah, you can sort of start to see. There we go. Send resources back to Earth. Sending resources back to Earth will reward by the ERO. E-I-R-O and enhanced technologies. Yes. We are able to also... It's also like a tech tree. We have like a little tech tree over here. We can get better belt speed, grabber speed, smelting speed, assembler speeds, crafted equipment with 25% higher stats. Okay, that's cool. Increased drone speed. There's a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, I don't think that we have the ability to do any of these things right at this moment in time. I mean, maybe we can get belt speed, but I don't really care about belt speed because, let me be brutally honest, we literally don't have anything else that we could possibly need or want to do right now. Yeah, I literally don't think there's anything here that would make a meaningful difference. And also there is nothing. Goodness gracious me, there's a lot of upgrades here, a lot of stuff. But yeah, we can't send anything to Earth at the moment, but we will do that at some point. It's just not now. Whilst actually I am here, I'm thinking maybe we set up a process to cut stone. I believe we do that at the smelter, although I may... Yeah, we do that at the smelter. Fantastic. We'll do the cut stone here. Excellent. Get some grabbers. Beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, it's a bit quirky. It's a bit zany, but I kind of dig it, you know? I kind of dig it. I don't know why. I kind of dig it. I kind of dig it. Right. We clearly need way more resources. I mean, if we have a little look at our inventory here, we've got stone, but we're pretty much out of iron ore and and copper ore as well. So then we are going to go and have a little crack at our second planet. Let's jump down into things. We've got some XP for finishing up. We get some, we get stone, copper ore, iron ore. Excellent. First time finish rewards. Beautiful. Let us jump into things and see what we've got here. So, yeah, slightly different setup here. We've got enemies coming in from this side. We've got nothing coming in from this side yet. This is... What do I want to do? Build a gun tower there. Build a gun tower there. Maybe let's see if we can try and pop an upgrade here. Pop an upgrade there. Yeah, so a little bit of a different strategy. We're going to go for quality over quantity this time. Is that going to be the right decision? I don't know. We will have to see. Yeah, okay. That's looking good. That's looking good. Also, I'm going to crank these up ever so slightly. There we go. And we'll start the second wave. Okay, enemies are coming in from the other side too. That's okay. Yeah, so what is that difference doing? So damage is down, AoE damage is up, and splash. There's actually splash damage now that's coming in from the high explosive stuff. So that's really, really good to see. Yeah, couple of bad boys getting through here. We also have the railgun tower, which I really would like to deploy. Yikes, that's annoying. Yeah, okay, so clearly there is something that we need to do with regards to enemies coming down this side. I think we should be okay there. I also really would like to deploy a railgun. Yeah, this is not a great defensive sort of position. The area of effect of these turrets is quite limited. Good. Okay, well we managed to get that done. Yeah, I think I am somewhat concerned. I'm not worried in a meaningful way, but we're definitely better kitted out towards handling smaller units. Numerous small units we can take out fairly easily. Collecting copper, collecting stone, love to see it, good stuff. Yeah, we're definitely better equipped at smaller stuff. Let's build another gun tower over here. I still do want to get a railgun, but the railgun doesn't have the high explosive upgrade. Right. Next round, good. But I do kind of like how you can just, like, throw it into 4 times speed and zip through these engagements if tower defense isn't your thing. I think it's really, really cool how you can build towers and turrets that will... You did not very much, I'm afraid, buddy. I tell you what, that literally, there was a little tiny bit of splash damage there. A little tiny bit of splash damage that ended up killing those 2 units there. That would not have happened if we didn't have the high explosive rounds. I mean, it's it's quite a spectacle, isn't it? Let's get a railgun over here. Very slow to rotate, but it one-shots them, so heck yeah. This is a great place to do it, as it turns out. Yeah, okay, you know what? That actually is, like, that is a potentially great change. Yeah, okay, you ended up getting through, not the end of the world. That's fine. Okay, let's see what we've got in store this time. I think I'd like to try and pursue some more upgrades. There's a 0% chance that we're ever going to have the credits needed to get that railgun turret upgraded. What about this here? What about this middle one? 270? No. Probably looking at one of these turrets. Or maybe this turret, actually. This turret up here, this gun tower here would be pretty decent. Forget everything and just the range. Just the range improvements would be great. Also, the reload time is, like, really bad. Like, we could really do with getting some better... Yeah, let's get an upgrade. Let's get an upgrade over there. I do like the sort of the two cannon thing. The 2 cannon look. That's very, very nice. Okay. We got loads and loads of experience, which is nice. Let's see how this railgun... Let's see how this railgun works. Also, let's do highest max HP. Target the highest max HP. Good. That is actually gonna... That's gonna soften them up a little bit. Not gonna get everyone, don't get me wrong, but it's fine. Not bad. Not bad at all. Next turret to be upgraded, probably one over here. Do we want a railgun over here? Probably not. Probably just a regular gun turret. Couple getting through, but I think now we've got, like, absolutely the right bit of kit up here to stop most of the... To stop most of the enemies. Nice. Alternatively, why don't we save our pennies? Why don't we save up, see if we can try and get a big bad boy up here. We can upgrade this to a tier 3. That would be pretty sick. Nice. I mean, we're only 50 coins away now. Still can do this. We don't need extra damage, though. We don't need extra damage. We just need... We need reload speed down, but we're only going to get a 1 second. We're only going to get a 1 second reload speed down from improving the railgun. So I think we probably steer clear of the railgun and maybe... Yeah, get that upgraded. Nice. Look at this. Look at look at how incredible it looks. It's literally 3 like miniguns strapped to an arm. What a brilliant idea. Okay, last wave, nothing too crazy here. I don't think that we should be expecting anything overly challenging. Lots of little enemies by the looks of things. That might actually end up being more challenging for us. But that being said, like, we've got area of effect, and we've got a turret up here. Yeah. Cool. Okay, some slightly bigger boys coming through now. But again, I'm not overly concerned. And we're actually, like, reliably getting a lot more income. Let's get an extra turret over here just in case. Sure, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Very, very happy with that. What do we got? A laser tower unlocked. Very cool. Railgun tier 1. AP projectile tier 1. Okay. EMP projectile tier 1. Aluminium ingots, steel, and that's it. There we go. Okay, leveling up. Don't mind if I do. Leveling up twice, I would hasten to add. Very, very, very cool indeed. Yeah, still can't send anything to Earth. Although we could, to be fair, probably get there. We've got 6 points to upgrade. I mean, do I want to? I haven't used the laser tower yet, so I need to use that. I think I probably want to just keep upgrading the gun tower. Reload system would be good. Extra range is also pretty freaking good. I don't know. There's a lot of good stuff here. Damage is quite nice. Fire rate's quite nice. Sure. Okay. We'll throw it all into damage so that hopefully we can do a little bit more bang for our buck. All of the resources should be loaded and unloaded right over here now, which is great. I think we probably just want to go right back into it, unless we want to craft something specific. Vulcan Cannon Tier 1. A fast-firing Vulcan Cannon. Sure. Let's craft that and see if we can equip it. Can we equip that as well? Which one is it? It's legendary upgrades, no access. Right, we're not allowed. We're not allowed into legendary access. Not that one. Do I want this one? Yeah, I want this one. Nothing equipped. So we can equip the Vulcan Cannon, which is going to give us pretty much just an upgrade on everything. I don't think there's any downside, because HE ammo, there is a downside. But that's fine. We do not have anything in this third slot. I don't think there's anything that we can get in the third slot. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, armor piercing. We don't need armor piercing at the moment. Do I get an upgrade for the railgun? I mean, steel we can probably make. Iron ore and coal. An assembler. Do I care about an assembler right now? Not specifically, I don't think. Not specifically at all. And how many drones do we have spare? We've got 2 drones that are spare at the moment, so nothing there. Quest book, how are we doing? How are we doing? Kill a total of 500 enemies. We're gonna get that in just a second. Cut 25 stone automated. Aluminium ingots. Oh, cut 10 stone automated. I think literally I just got an achievement for it. But apparently it's not a quest. We need to get 25. Okay. Could I do craft 2 drone pod requesters? What do I get? I get 3 drones for doing that. There's a lot of easy wins there. Let's maybe not worry about that too much and see if we can try and progress to the next area. I'm expecting a new baddie. Yeah, a copper golem. Let me guess. You're going to give me some other resources. I should have pointed this out, but we've got percentage-based chances for different stuff here. We can also, look at that. We can also like increase and decrease the difficulty. We're going to go for normal, I think, but we could decrease the difficulty in order to try and get ourselves some more drops. What the heck is going on here? This is where our beacon is, so this is where our tower thing is. I see. So the enemies are going to be coming from this direction. What's the best spot for a tower? Probably here, right? I really want to build a laser tower too. Okay, build one over there. Okay. And then get a second tower over there. Okay, good. Let's throw it into 4 times speed and see what we've got in store. Now, of course, we've obviously got the Vulcan cannon boost, and we also spent like a lot of money getting ourselves equipped and ready to go with the we put all of our points into physical damage in the tech tree. So that's good. Right. I'm not really expecting any difficulties. Certainly not now. We may expect some difficulties a little bit later on, but I think we're going to try and get a railgun maybe here. Yeah, maybe try and get a railgun like right about here. We don't have any upgrades on the railgun. Maybe could have done that, but yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever. I think that we're going to be just fine. I don't think that we're really going to have any difficulties here. Yeah, even some of the bigger units we can pretty reliably take out as long as we have a full run. Now, getting an upgrade for the railgun would be nice, but it's going to be 200 bucks as I sort of had to think about last time. God, they run slow, don't they? The stone golem runs very, very slowly. There we go. Straight into the next round. So there's pretty much no reason for us to slow down. Yeah, it's a total waste of time, isn't it? The total waste of time on the biggest units. Highest max HP. There we go. Look at this. I love the fact that we're just looting the heck out of these enemy units. It really is brilliant. That is exceptional. Not quite sure what the lore is of this planet. Or this game, actually. There is a little bit of text at the start of the game. But I don't think that lore in strategy games is super important. But I will say, I'm having a tremendous amount of fun. This is very, very impressive. It's a lot more impressive. It's a lot more impressive than it looks, put it that way. I'm not sure that this game is great at perhaps showcasing itself, because it's quite a busy art style. Are we going to have an issue here? No, look at that AoE. Oh, that's our new golem right there, I think, right? Is that our new golem? That's a copper golem. That is a brand new golem. Cool. Okay, should we get an upgrade here? I think we should get an upgrade. That's a big, beefy boy. Okay, we'll see if we can try and get an upgrade. Think we should still be fine, though. There we go. AoE, 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 AoE. Ugh, come on. Laser tower? Laser tower. Terrible place for a laser tower. I realize now. I've been debated, but I think we get 100. Yeah, we get 100% of our cash back. Let's put a laser tower over here. We still have the cash for it, so we might as well. Okay, let's see how the laser tower actually operates. Well, it does a tiny amount of damage. not truthfully gonna be saying that it does a lot. It tickles them a little bit. Tickles them a little bit. Yeah, not great. Not great at all. But I mean, thankfully, it's not the only part of our defensive system. Yeah, all in all, not too bad. Not too bad at all. I wonder, I haven't been paying attention, but I presume that the railgun is doing almost all of the damage to these copper golems as well. There we go. They're just so big. They're just so big and beefy. Yeah, this laser tower. I mean, it might genuinely be not terrible, but I don't think it's actually killed a unit yet. I'm not going to sell it because I would only get 50% back, but if I could sell it for full value, I would. Put it that way. Not a ringing endorsement. Here we go. Yeah, look at this. Okay, let's see if the railgun gets through a copper. Wow, it only does 50%. Holy cow, that is not a lot. That is not a lot at all. So yeah, definitely some improvements that we can make to the railgun in the overworld. I would very much like to look at that. There we go. Oh, come on. Beautiful. Okay, on to wave 7. Still not really super concerned. This piece of garbage. Man, I really want to get rid of this Garbageville thing. The real question is it better for us to have multiple upgraded level 2 gun turrets or one upgraded level 3 gun turret? I'm thinking maybe a second level 2 gun turret here rather than anything else. Rather than upgrading this to a level 3. The biggest issue is reloading and the ammo, to be honest. Yeah. Thank goodness it happened at a decent time there. Okay. Let's move forward to wave 8. Oh, this is such a piece of garbage. Maybe we upgrade the laser tower. Just kidding. It does have a big clip size though, so that's quite nice. Damage numbers, I can toggle the damage numbers. Auto start next wave. Yeah, auto start the next wave, sure. I don't feel like I'm truly in a great deal of danger. But, of course, I feel like I'm probably not going to realize that I'm in a great deal of danger until I'm in a great deal of danger. So, there we go. Yeah, this garbage laser tower. Oh well. I've also got loads of money, which I feel like I should do something with. I'll upgrade you to level 3. Not because I'm scared. No upgrade available. Can't upgrade it past level 3. That's fine. Okay, let's get you up to level 2. And actually, let's get you up to level 3 in just a second as well. Why the heck not? Why the heck not? We might as well. Okay, next upgrade is going to be reserved for the, I was about to say laser turret then, but then I remembered how garbage it was. The railgun. We'll get the railgun upgraded. About a 20-30%, maybe 20 to 30% increase in damage is quite nice. Armor piercing goes up. I presume these copper golems have got a significant amount of armor. I presume. I'll have to see one when they come in. What have they got? They've got a lot of physical resistance. Yeah, I think that's armor. I think physical resistance is just armor. So if we're able to get piercing, yeah, if we're able to get piercing, then we should be able to cut through that physical resistance. Whereas these light devourers have got 0% resistance. So yeah, it makes sense why the railgun is most effective at taking them out, and yet still, you know, the least effective, or I guess one of the least effective ways of actually doing it. Whatever the case, we'll get ourselves an upgrade to the railgun. Highest max HP, highest physical resistance. Highest physical resistance is a pretty good place to deploy that railgun, I think. And oh my lordy, I didn't even notice, but there's a flippin' dragon. What the heck, dude? Get me a railgun there. Deploy the railgun. It's gonna get like 2 shots off. Maybe it'll get a 3rd shot off as well. Okay. Please. Another railgun here. Let's go. Okay, well, that kind of came out of the middle of nowhere. What do we get? Skills, recipe modification, unlocks recipe modification on death. Regenerates 3% of max HP every 8 seconds. Okay, that's not good. Drops 20 copper ore, 20 iron ore, 10 titanium ore, 10 bauxite. Right, but you're potentially not going to die. Oh my lordy, it's so beefy. It's so freaking beefy. It's gonna hit. It's gonna hit. How much damage do you do? It did 10 damage. Yeah, I don't think that... Does that count as a death? I'm not sure if that counts as a death. Either way, I was somewhat unprepared for that. By somewhat unprepared for it, I mean I was totally unprepared for it. It flew quite literally right across the map, and I didn't even spot it. I didn't even spot it. A cryo tower, that would have been useful for stopping the dragon. 120 kilowatt laser tier 1. That'd be useful. Titanium batteries. I think that's an upgrade that we can deploy. High frequency batteries. That's an upgrade that we can deploy in the 3rd slot of all of these towers, I believe. Copper cable. Iron beacon. Ah, so an iron beacon is something that we can deploy presumably to get more iron drops. That's pretty interesting. Very, very nice indeed. Love to see it. Very, very, very nice. Okay. Let's go into the quest book. Let's see what we can get. Battle seasoned. I will take. We'll grab a skill point from that. Craft 25 iron ingots automatically. That's good. We'll get 2 skill points there too. Copper ingots, we're gonna get that. It's just a matter of time. Cut stone, just a matter of time as well. Anything else here? No, but there is some manual crafting that I can do. Craft 2 drone pod requesters. 2 drone pod requesters. Cut stone, we need 20 cut stone. Do I still seriously have 0 cut stone? Sure. Start the process of crafting those. So it's only going to be 18, but it'll be fine. Okay, can we send any of these care packages back yet? No, but we can. We're very, very close to getting belt speed. And once we do that, we'll get through the tutorial like good and proper. We've got 12 freaking upgrade points. Also, before we progress, I should note, yeah, what was it? It was equipment. Equipment. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe we can't get anything for that 3rd slot quite yet. Not necessarily a problem that we can't, but we can definitely get upgrades for the laser tower if that's something that we're interested in. Let's finish up with that. That's good. Let's deploy our points. Cryo tower, again, we haven't used that one yet. I mean, what do I want to do? Copper shells, iron shells. I think I'm all in on the gun tower, to be fair. Right. Can I send these resources back? I cannot. I need a little bit more cut stone. I am like painfully close to having the cut stone that I actually require. That is good, but we can go into the quest book. Ah! Cut stone. Perfect. Good timing. Smelter and a drone. Brilliant. Nab that too. Any other quests? 2 drone requester pods and 10 iron ingots. Let's finish up the mission by sending this to Earth. Boom. Thank you for your service. You're very welcome. I am delighted to help out. Very, very happy to help. Okay. And then we're on to the next one. Belt speed has increased. Again, like we're not actually using any belts, so that's fine. Recipes. Unlock recipe modification. Yeah, so we did not manage to beat that boss. We did not manage to beat that boss in that map, which is unfortunate actually, because we were pretty freaking close. Let's do. Can I do the drone requester pod ×2? No, I need more cut stone. Don't have cut stone. Yeah, so if we were able to get a beacon, an iron beacon, that would allow us to get a modified drop chance of iron. Laser tier 1. I just don't feel that bothered about anything specifically. I mean, steel, iron, aluminium ingot. I mean, let's craft 4 of these. 4 of these in 12 seconds. We'll get steel as well. I think we can make the railgun tier 1. And maybe even the EMP projectile or the armor-piercing stuff. That would be good too. I think it was 4. I think it was 4 steel that I needed. Don't quote me on that because I can't click away. I can go back out here. We'll have another crack of this. We'll have another crack of this thingy. Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry. I'm not attacking. I'm not planning to attack until I'm fully ready. Okay. Beautiful. Get that. Railgun tier 1. And then we will check to see what we need for this. And for this, I mean, sure. Let's do the armor. Let's do the armor piercing. Do the armor piercing. Let's get the railgun equipped. I've also got some skill points that I can utilize, right? There we go. There we go. Nothing to equip in the final slot there. What do I care about? Increases rotation speed. That's pretty important, actually. Increases physical piercing. Physical and electric damage. I'll take just damage. Let me just go pure damage. Quest book. Yep, I'll take that. Beautiful. Nothing else that I'm particularly close to. Battle seasoned. We're pretty close to that, actually, to be fair. Got more points. That was the wrong thingy, but that's fine. Yeah, as long as I'm not going in with, like, unspent points. There we go. Okay, let's go and give it a shot. I am very, very curious to see how this works. We'll start the wave off, and we will go there. We'll try and maybe deploy the railgun slightly earlier this time. I think this is still a good place for it. I don't know where the boss must come from over here. There we go. Get that upgraded. I think this is a strategy that worked pretty darn well beforehand, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it, as they say. Let's turn that off so that we can auto start the next waves. And let's slows enemies by 30%. That would be really, really handy to have here. Any sort of area where there's a large concentration of enemies, potentially. I'm thinking specifically in this area because it's going to allow us to use the railgun. I think we just need to sort of focus all of our efforts here, is what I'm trying to say. Let's get the cryo tower there. Let's maybe see if we can get a railgun or like some version of a railgun at some point. I'm thinking probably here. I think we probably want to make it here. And we probably want to get it upgraded as much as we possibly can. Yeah. We're definitely in a good place when it comes to money, which is nice. Railgun there would be good too. I think this should be a railgun here as well. Because if that becomes a railgun, then at least we can start doing some perfunctory damage to the flying boss, which we are going to no doubt be up against on one of the later rounds. Okay. So far, so good. Nothing too crazy. Getting this upgraded, getting the gun turret upgraded as well. That'd be good. Railgun there. We're gonna get another railgun here. we go. That's fine. Is the cryo tower doing anything? It is, actually. It is. It's doing something. It's not doing much, but it's doing something. Okay. I think we should be fine here, too. Beautiful. Nice. Excellent. Okay. Next purchase is indeed a railgun. And then it's just a case of upgrading things before bad stuff really starts to happen. Let's do highest physical resistance. So then it's going to sort and filter out exactly the right sort of enemies for us. And then we'll just see if we can try and get this upgraded. So what do we need? We need about 400. We need the better part of 400, maybe 500, something like that, to probably get our defenses in order before the boss comes along. Look at how useless this gun turret is. The only reason that I put this turret here is because I wanted to filter out all of the small baddies, so I didn't have to wait for all of the enemies to run around the course. There we go. Honestly, railgun, I'm telling you, it's not worth your time to attack these little pipsqueaks. It just isn't worth it. Yeah, and the fact that it flies as well. The fact that the bad boy flies. I'll tell you what, we're doing like a lot more damage now. Boom. Yeah, we're almost completely wiping these chumps out. Okay, so that needs 300 bucks to upgrade. I don't think that we want to do that. I think we want to do this upgrade. Yeah, I think we want to do this upgrade next. We do the upgrade to the second railgun tower, and then we probably save up for another upgrade to this railgun tower again. Because at least when I spotted the dragon last time, I knew that it was sort of on this stretch of land over here. I just don't know. I just don't know where else it would. I don't know where else it would be. Yeah. Either way, I'm sure it's gonna be. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Potential of getting 2 additional railgun turrets over here. I like that idea. We're gonna see how useful this cryo turret is. I'm probably, if I had to guess, I would probably guess that it's going to disappoint me with regards to how useful it is. But that's okay. What I am impressed with is the high explosive. The high explosive stuff is brilliant. That's really, really good. To get that tower upgraded, fantastic. And then I think maybe we'll save our pennies. You need to go on highest max HP. Yeah, highest max HP just so that we can guarantee... So that we can guarantee hits to the dragon. Okay. I'm happy though with these railgun turret upgrades. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Right. I can't remember if it was wave 9 or if it was wave 10. It definitely wasn't like right at the end, I don't think. But I guess we'll see. Yeah, this railgun turret is doing a heck of a lot of damage. That is really, really good. There we go. Okay, this is wave 9. Okay. Look at that. We're pretty much... wait, you know, the occasional enemy is getting through, but yeah, for the most part, not too bad at all. This is still level 2, right? Yeah, this is still level 2. We've got the cash to upgrade it to level 3 if we need to. I don't think I do. Yeah. I think we need to save up and upgrade this one. I think we do. This is going to be the area to kill the dragon. This is going to be the area to kill the dragon. It's got to be. There's 3 turrets, well, 4 turret slots, I guess, here. So we've got to try and concentrate our efforts. Right. Let's get that upgrade down. Oh my lordy, look at this thing. It looks dope AF. Unless the dragon comes from here, from this portal. I'm keeping watch. I'm keeping close watch here on what's going on. No sightings yet. Okay, wave 10 is now inbound. After this bad boy? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it was wave 10 that it decided to spawn on. I need to be super careful that I don't miss it. Pause, just to check that it's not spawned at some different location. No, so far so good. Whoa, there, it spawned from the portal. Okay, hold on. Pause. We can get an upgrade here. Do I want to do that? No, I don't. Highest resistance. What's the resistance of that? 50%. Let's do highest max HP, because max HP... Yeah, max HP will mean that it will actually properly focus it, whereas the copper golems, I think, actually have higher resistance. Let's see how much damage a level 2 does. About 100 damage. That is 111 damage. That's slightly concerning. Highest max HP, you're set correctly. That's okay. One more crack? No. We got 3 shots off on it. And of course it, yeah, regenerates HP. Okay, good. Does 14 damage apiece. It's pretty decent. Pretty decent, but I'd be really looking for my big old turret to do the final blow here. Can we hopefully get... Yes! Cryo, freeze it. Slow it down. Yes! 140 apiece. That was fantastic. Okay, so we check our loot menu. We got a whole bunch of titanium ore. We got a whole bunch of everything. Let's put it into 8 times speed. I mean, I don't want to say that things are officially fixed, but I'm gonna say that things are officially fixed. That is good. That is a good job by the turret, right there. We didn't actually lose any HP on this assault at all, which is quite nice, all things considered. Victory, fantastic. Yeah, we already cleared it, so we don't get any like special bonuses from that, but we do get experience, which is very nice, and we also get the what's it called? The recipe modification. Modify the copper ingot recipe. Okay. Copper ingot recipe, modify. Oh, look at this. I see. So we can change with regards to what we add. Very cool. Oh, okay. Interesting. Copper ore, copper. Very cool. So we can like change out different sort of heat sources, different sort of stuff like that. That is cool. I like that. I like that a lot. We'll call this test. Here we go. Copper ore. One of those. Whatever. It doesn't actually matter. Not all required minimum amount. What's the minimum? Oh, the minimum amount for that is that. Yeah, fine. Good. Just save it for that. We did, what do we call it? Copper test. It's a custom recipe. Very cool indeed. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's check out the quest book, see what we've got here. Battle seasoned, level 2. Brilliant. Some more skill points. And we've also got some armory stuff to review as well. Increases the chance of a critical hit. Why not? Why the heck not? Let's do it. And we'll go back to damage again. Very cool. Right. Yeah, ladies and gents, we're going to wrap this one up right about now. We've barely sort of explored any of the factory sort of building element of this game, but don't let that detract from what I think is a very interesting automation game, interesting strategy game, just overall. Yeah, check this one out. It really doesn't look very impressive, but it plays actually really nicely. And the game is in early access. I am super interested to see where the development of this game goes. There's definitely, I think, a few notes that I would make, but I freaking love it. I think it shows a whole heck of a lot of promise. So yeah, check this one out. Link down in the description below. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Open Potato. Check out the Patreon if you're interested in helping make videos like this possible. But for now, and from me, I'll see you next time. Bye.